If you bought a truck within the past 5 years and you're already facing costly repairs, you made the wrong choice, and you're far from alone. Across the country, truck owners are realizing that the vehicles they trusted are bleeding them dry with constant repairs, while a smaller group of informed buyers are driving trucks that simply refuse to quit. Seasoned mechanics call these vehicles the bulletproof dozen. Trucks, built before manufacturers became obsessed with flashy electronics and started skimping on core durability. These are the trucks that can rack up 300,000 miles without flinching, while newer models are lighting up dashboards with warning codes before they even reach 50,000. If you're sick of surprise repair bills and want a truck that earns its keep, pay attention. What if these 10 trucks can save you thousands in frustration and keep running long after the rest are done? Subscribe and drop a comment about your own truck experience. Before we dive in, take a look at the current state of trucks. Automakers have walked away from building long-lasting machines in favor of oversized touchscreens and government-mandated emission systems that fail repeatedly, and the cost lands on us. The average truck owner now spends more than $3,000 every year fixing issues that didn't exist 20 years ago. Turbochargers giving up at 60,000 miles, transmissions completely failing before reaching 100,000. Check engine lights becoming a permanent fixture thanks to sensors that seem to fail constantly. What makes it worse is that we're paying $70,000 or more for these problems. Previous generations drove $15,000 workhorses that lasted decades with nothing more than oil changes and the occasional water pump. Modern trucks struggle to survive their own warranty periods. The industry would rather you not think about that, but experienced mechanics and fleet managers, the people responsible for hundreds of vehicles, aren't buying new. They rely on a proven list of trucks that still deliver the reliability we should expect, and that's the list I'm sharing today. Number 10. Toyota. The first generation Tundra hits the ideal depreciation window. It's affordable, but not worn out. This was Toyota's first true full-size pickup, and they went overboard on durability. What really sets these Tundras apart is build quality. Produced at Toyota's Princeton, Indiana plant, they blend Japanese precision with American proportions. The workers knew they were establishing Toyota's truck reputation, and honestly, it shows in the fit, finish, and mechanical integrity. Power comes from the 4.7-liter V8 known as the 2UZ-FE. This isn't a lightweight aluminum engine prone to warping, it's a cast-iron brute built to last. Mated to the A750E transmission, refined over years, you get a drivetrain that regularly surpasses 300,000 miles without serious trouble. Market dynamics make this truck a steal. They're too old to fetch premium prices, yet far too well built to be scrap. Mechanics will tell you plainly, these trucks rarely break. Shops almost never see first-gen Tundras for anything other than routine service. Even at 200,000 miles, a properly maintained 2004 to 2006 Tundra is often only halfway through its lifespan. The key thing is to find one with a solid frame. If you stay on top of timing belt service, you'll still be driving it long after today's trucks are recycled. Number 9. Chevrolet. Fleet managers know exactly what they're doing. When reliability matters and trucks need to work every single day, they repeatedly choose the 6.0-liter gas-powered Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. There's a reason they avoid diesels, despite their reputation. Yes, fuel economy is poor. You might see 14 miles per gallon on the highway, but the real savings show up elsewhere. Higher fuel costs are offset by dramatically lower repair expenses. No $7,000 turbo failures, no $4,000 injector replacements, no $5,000 emission system repairs. The durability comes from the iron block 6.0-liter V8. Unlike half-ton Chevys, this engine avoids the notorious active fuel management system that destroys lifters and engines. It's a straightforward heavy-duty pushrod V8 designed to take punishment. The 6L90 transmission is just as tough, engineered to handle diesel-level torque but paired with a gas engine that's, honestly, just easier on components. As a result, it often runs well beyond 200,000 miles without any major issues. When you run the total ownership numbers, the picture becomes obvious. You might spend a bit more on fuel, but when diesel owners are facing $10,000 emissions rebuilds at 100,000 miles, you'll be doing basic maintenance while your 6.0 just keeps going. Number 8. Nissan. Critics mocked Nissan for barely changing the D40 Frontier for 15 years. What they missed is that this consistency actually became a huge advantage for reliability-focused buyers. Most manufacturers redesign trucks every 5 to 7 years, introducing new flaws and failure points each time. Nissan spent a decade and a half refining one platform, eliminating weaknesses until the Frontier became one of the most dependable mid-size trucks ever made. That reliability really centers around the VQ40DE 4.0-liter V6, an engine trusted by mechanics everywhere. It's used across numerous Nissan models, which means parts are easy to find and affordable, and, honestly, nearly any competent technician knows how to service it. There is one important caveat for early Frontiers though, the infamous strawberry milkshake of death. Models from 2005 to 2010 could allow coolant and transmission fluid to mix through the way the eye. Sopperbatter dan they kam tin for the eye. Out the radiator. That kia die pedidicai. En die on ossen prime. Of per diem fine. Shang ter dan and fan dan the transmission. Fortunately, a $300 external transmission cooler completely prevents this issue. Fix that, and the truck's main weakness just disappears. Build quality on these Frontiers is excellent. Nissan had 15 years to perfect them, and later models rolled off the line nearly flawless. A clean 2013 to 2015 Frontier can easily reach 300,000 miles with nothing more than routine upkeep. Number 7. Honda. That's not a real truck. The comments write themselves. Truck purists love to dismiss the Ridgeline, but they miss the reality. For the vast majority of owners who rarely tow heavy loads or haul anything more than mulch or furniture, the Ridgeline is a smarter option. Its unibody construction is the key. Unlike body-on-frame trucks that flex over time, causing squeaks, rattles, and suspension wear, the Ridgeline's structure delivers rigidity and long-term durability. Under the hood is Honda's proven J35 V6, the same engine used in millions of Accords pilots and Odysseys. That means, abundant parts, universal mechanic familiarity, and engines that routinely exceed 250,000 miles. Where buyers really win is price. While Toyota Tacomas demand premium pricing for their reputation, the Ridgeline offers comparable, or even better, reliability for thousands less. It's honestly the perfect workaround for people who want truck capability without all those truck-size problems. Let's be honest about how trucks are actually used. Most owners aren't hauling heavy loads every single day. They move mulch maybe once a year, tow a jet ski every now and then, and honestly, just commute the rest of the time. For that real-world usage, the Ridgeline is comfortable, dependable, and practical, without the massive repair costs you get with traditional trucks. Number 6. Chevy. If you're searching for a diesel that can realistically reach 500,000 miles, this is it. The 2006 to 2007 Silverado, equipped with the LBZ Duramax, represents the high point of diesel truck engineering before emissions regulations changed everything. Its advantage was timing. It arrived just before DPF, DEF, and all those complex emission systems became unavoidable. It met emission standards without sacrificing reliability. The LBZ itself is exceptionally well engineered, with a stronger block, improved pistons, and a better fuel system than earlier Duramax engines. GM essentially perfected the platform, then moved away from it once emissions complexity increased. Combined with the legendary Allison 1000 transmission, a commercial-grade automatic others wish they could match, the drivetrain regularly exceeds 300,000 miles. The biggest edge over newer diesels is what it doesn't have. No CP4 high-pressure fuel pump. That single component has cost owners of 2011 and newer GM diesels $10,000 or more when it fails and contaminates the entire fuel system. The LBZ uses the far more reliable CP3 pump, which rarely causes trouble. That reputation explains the price. Even with 200,000 miles, a clean 2006 to 2007 LBZ Duramax still sells for $25,000 or more. Knowledgeable buyers understand the value, a truck that will outlast 3 newer diesels while costing less to, maintain. Number 5. Ford. While attention was focused on Ford's EcoBoost marketing campaign, the naturally aspirated 5.0-liter Coyote V8 quietly became one of the most dependable engines Ford has ever produced. The Coyote's reliability